This video will describe how to use morphophonemic rules in the spellout rules. These morphophonemic rules apply across morpheme boundaries. There are other morphophonemic rules down here. These are word morphophonemic rules, and they apply across word boundaries. For example, if it were an elephant walked, then we would need to change this article from a to an, because the next word starts with E. Those are word morphophonemic rules. In this video, we're going to talk about morphophonemic rules here in the spellout rules. So we have pre-walked. Let's write a morphophonemic rule that will change this prefix from PRE to PRA, and change the, I'm just making this up, and change the W to a Y, for example. So I'm just going to name this XYZ again. This will be a morphophonemic rule. It will apply to a circumfix as prefix, and we need to specify the included circumfix. There's only one, so tense. This part is identical to over in the lexicon. If you say entire prefix changes, you need to be careful, because that means you need to enter the entire PRE, for example, in this case. Let's just say the end of the prefix changes, and we'll say the E changes to an O, and let's say the stem changes. The stem right now begins with a W. We'll change that to Y. This is just for an example. And if we click Generate Now, pro-yacht, and we can see that our morphophonemic rule called XYZ just affected that prefix. Let's write one more that will work on the suffix of this verb. We'll write one more. I'm going to name it ABC. This will be a morphophonemic rule that will apply to circumfix as suffix. And we need to specify the included circumfixes, tense in this case. So now, okay, this represents the stem boundary, the morpheme boundary. So now the stem is before and the suffix is after. So our stem ends with K, and let's change the E to an A, for example. Again, we need to be careful. If the entire suffix changes, that means we need to specify the entire suffix. We'll go ahead. ED changes to AT. Okay? And now if we generate this verse, so now we see AT at the end. And it was changed by the morphophonemic rule that we just wrote called ABC. So that's how you write morphophonemic rules here in the synthesizing grammar.